Yeah, people always use the word relaxed, but I don't know if that's the best word. I mean, we do work hard. We do, all of us. But I mean, you gotta enjoy what you do, you know. And really, it's no different from any other sport. Like we all train. So our regular week for us, each day is usually start out the same. Like obviously we have to do, we've got to keep in top shape, so there's a bit of a regimen. But the thing about animals, most of them, they really enjoy doing the things that keep them fit. So you just got to keep it interesting for them. I try to do that. So we have usually a few hours in the morning, 2 or 3 after breakfast, of starting off light and into some serious exercise, and then we have a bit of a rest in the middle of the day, usually for an hour or maybe more, depending on the weather. I mean, that's a big factor here in Melbourne. It's very changeable, the weather, and I don't like the heat, although obviously some of my competitors, they thrive in it. Got a lot of reptiles on the team. They love it. But obviously mammals on the team, we're not so into the hot weather. So sometimes we've got to take a bit more of a break than other times. But once the break's over, that's when we get into the practice. And the practice really, for me, is about just letting them use their skills, and really identifying it. I think if you go into training with a preconceived notion of what each animal should be focusing on, then you end up with a very rigid set of abilities, and it's just very difficult for you to know what each person is going to be good at. And they're all good at different stuff. I mean, I was training with Stripes, the killer whale, the other day, and I mean he's probably nearing retirement, but he's still having fun with it, and he showed me some tricks. I mean, he found, I don't know where he found it, he found a recorder, and he held it in his mouth, and he somehow managed to make it make noise. Like, I mean, obviously he couldn't, do any fingering or anything to make notes, but it was just, I didn't know he could do that, So they're always surprising you, and it's important, I think, to let them be playful about it, because they're going to teach you. It's got to be a two-way communication. It can't just be that you tell them what to do. It's got to also be that you are listening to them telling you what they can do. And so yeah, we do train hard, but we try to just make it fun, and make sure everybody's doing something that not only shows their talents and their skills, but lets them develop new ones. Don't put them in a box.